a really horrible spot. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. The second video of 2022, however, the first video I'm going to count of this year that actually shows content from this year. Before we get into some highlights, I just want to spend a quick bit of time showing you guys what my plans are going to be for this year, what my goals are going to be, and also I'll take you through my graph so far this year. So you guys, I even created this sweet little presentation for you, and I promise I'm not going to harp on too long about it, but essentially for 2022, I want to break my goals up into two key segments: poker and content. One thing I do want to mention about these goals is that I'm setting these goals at a level which I think are definitely achievable, because I don't want to set massive goals and then just make myself disappointed when I don't reach them. So if we beat these goals, then fantastic. If we smash these goals, then I'm just cheering. But I just wanted to set them at something that I thought was reasonable to start off with. So for our poker goals this year, first off, we want to win 2.5 Gs. That's USD, and we want that in the bankroll. And whether or not we use that to move up stakes or just cash out and buy ourselves something sick, I don't know yet. But I want to win 2.5 grand this year. The second thing that I want to do is make sure that I can beat 10 and L for at least 5 big blinds per 100, and I want that over a sample of at least 70k hands, but more realistically probably 100k hands. And that kind of leads into the next goal, which is getting back to 25 and L, because when I started this whole thing, I was actually playing at 25 and L, and I moved over to GG. Was a lot tougher than the super soft tables at Ignition. I just really lacked the discipline in order to continually have winning sessions. The next set of goals is all around content, which is basically stuff for you guys. So I want to make sure that I make 50 YouTube videos this year, which is not that hard. It's literally one per week and we get 2 weeks off. However, we've already posted this. Well, this will be our second for this week. So I'm really hoping that we can actually beat that and maybe even get to 70, 80, or even 100 videos, which would be absolutely epic, but we'll see how we go. Next, I want to get to 1K YouTube subscribers. That means we can monetize the channel. We can have our own channel / Simon Stacks or whatever it is. And in order to do that, I'm going to need enough content. So I want to make sure that I'm doing at least one weekly Twitch stream. I want to do 2, and I'm sure there'll be weeks when I do even more than that when I stream on the weekend and on weeknights. But I just really want to set an absolute kind of minimum target of making sure that every single week I do stream once. Here is the how. And again, like, I think this is probably a lot more complex than it looks to be here, but I just want to make it ultra simple and, you know, let you guys know that I have been thinking about how I'm actually going to achieve these goals. And I think I've broken that into 3 key segments. So step 1 is to recognize tilt and develop strategies to control it. Because one of the things I notice is that I play super well and disciplined and solid for a period, and then I just go on these tilty, spewy kind of runs and just like decimate my bankroll. And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, we were going so well. So I really want to make sure that we can start recognizing when we're in that tilting phase. And that might be like a stop loss. It might just be a behavioral thing that I start recognizing when I'm on tilt. But I already feel that I am getting better at that. And part of that is also developing a routine for getting in the zone. So this idea of getting in the zone actually comes from a poker book, which I've been listening to the audio book, to be fair. It's a bit lazy of me, but that's how I like to consume books sometimes. And it's called The Mental Game of Poker 2 by Jared Tendler, and with Barry Carter as well. And I think this is just a really interesting way of thinking about how can we use little routines and start to realize when we're playing our A game and how we can more consistently play our A game. And I think if that's something that I can develop over this year, that will go a long way to achieving our goals. Back to the goals. We can't just play poker and expect to get better. So I really want to make sure that we carve out some time to study, and I want to make that minimum 3 hours per week. The good thing about study is it's a pretty loose term. So study could be doing GTO sims. It could be including watching some videos online. It could include coaching. And I think in particular, the one part of my game that I really want to focus on is post-flop confidence. I feel like now I've kind of nailed my pre-flop ranges. I'm starting to understand, how the pool is 3-betting and 4-betting. And now I think I really want to learn what to do post-flop more, like what kind of bet sizing do we want to choose? When do we want to be check raising? And specifically on like a lot of turns. I've started more recently to incorporate some over bets in certain spots, and I think that's going really well. So just want to feel more confident, I guess, in that part. And the last part is geared more around the content, and that is all about building a positive and supportive poker community. And the reason that I want to do that is because I want to create the best possible content for you guys, and I want to create a space where I feel that it's safe for people to ask dumb or quote unquote dumb questions, and just improve their games, because nobody's perfect. And I know I'm getting grilled in some of the comments by people saying, oh, why are you playing this way? Or this is Microstakes, who cares? But at the end of the day, this is my journey. So I actually don't give a shit what you think. But to everyone else who's been writing really supportive and nice comments, I appreciate you, and thank you for joining me on this journey. Thanks to everyone who's in the Discord community. They've been so awesome at helping me out, supporting me. And yeah, part of building that community for me is so that I can deliver for you guys kind of valuable content that you want to watch, that is A, entertaining, and B, hopefully eventually going to be more educational. I think, it's pretty fun watching me just rage quit and lose my shit when I'm losing a hand. But I also want to make sure that for the people who are a little bit less experienced playing Microstakes, that they can pick something up as well. So, as I end up studying more myself, I really want to make sure that I'm able to educate you guys as well. That's all the boring stuff done. So I will share with you guys my graph from January of 2022 so far, which is just here. This is currently set to all stakes, but I just played probably about 2K hands at 5NL. So if we just change this to 10NL, you can see here we've played about just over 5,000 hands. Obviously very, very, very tiny sample size, but we are just kind of going from strength to strength, but really, really happy with the results. And if you look at it from a kind of statistic standpoint, at the moment, we're actually crushing for like 21 big blinds per 100. Obviously, this is not necessarily going to stick, and it's a very small sample size. So let's see how we go. But I think it's a really positive start to the new year. Anyways, let's check out some of the highlights from the first couple of sessions of the year. Catcha. Could 4-bet this sometimes. I think for this sizing, we're going to 4-bet. Like, small sizing is pretty polar. It's like either very weak or very strong. And we hit top set, which is pretty amazing. I guess we start with a small bet. Just pray to God that he's got like jacks. Oh my God, and we get a huge raise. I mean, do we just give him a chance to bluff on the turns? What do we do? Or do we just jam it now? I think we just let him bluff it. We just time out and then call. King's such a bad card. We now lose to kings and the nut draws. Oh man, it's so dirty. Just don't think we can check now though. I think we're all in regardless. Aces, nice. No, I'm not going to run it 3 times. Nice work. Let's go. But over here, kind of want to call this. Wow, he's got King Jack versus A7. Wow, he went for the bluff. Wow. Very interesting there. Kind of want to call this sizing. Guess he's got some King Jack. He flatted us on the button. Does he? He's got some 7-8, I guess. And we bet, and then he called the flop. And then we check, and then he bet. And then we check again, and he bet again. Could have like ace 10. I might be losing my mind. I think for this sizing, I'm going to call. Ace 8, we find the bluff. Nice one, guys. I did a really small 3-bet here. I didn't mean to do that. Guess we just go with it though. I don't really know what to do now. I mean, just hope he's got King Jack, right? And just shove, like. Ace Jack, fucking hell. Chop it up. I was hoping we would have got King Jack there. That would have been nice. Call a 3-bet with Ace Queen. Start with a check. Gonna go for a bet now. He's gonna have a really tough time calling with. Does he ever not continuation bet with the hearts? Feels like a good hand to bluff, I think. Maybe we need the ace of hearts to bluff, I'm not sure. I just don't think he ever checks it back. But if he's got like a hand like jacks, then he's just going to want a snap call, or like nines. Gonna go for a big bet here. I might be losing my mind. After he checks the flop. And then we bet the turn and then bomb the river. Tanking is good. I think he's got a hand like 8s here, honestly. Whew, we get the fold through. Yes, let's go. Tough size for him to call with ace high, but maybe some people will do it. Anyways, who the fuck cares? Because on table 2 we get 3-bet with kings. And we're gonna go for a small-ish 3-bet. 4-bet, sorry. Oh my god, this is so dirty. This is so dirty. Because this is just aces. Like, what hands want to bet for that size? It's so gross. I guess we just call. It's really gross. And we're just going to be like check calling a jam when he jams on this flop. And probably losing to aces. It's such weird sizing from this guy. Like it's just aces. Like it is just aces, but we have to get it in. Oh, it's queens. Oh man. Hold. Hold one time for the boys. Hold one time for the boys. Yes, you love to see it. Let's go, guys. Oh my god, and over here we flop trips. Weird that he's overbet twice. Weird that he completes and then does this. Does he ever have any worse queens than us? Don't think we have an option but to call. Like, can we ever raise here? I just don't know this guy's playstyle. I just don't know if we can get called by worse. Obviously, ace queen want to be raising. Guess he's got some 3s. This might look really nitty if we just call this, but yeah, king queen, so sick, so sick. All right, let's go, guys. Let's hit the $30. Come on, come on. Oh, don't do $6. Don't do me like that. $20. All right. $20 rake back. Nice. Love to see it. We get a min 3-bet, which can be suspicious, but can also be weak as fuck. Guess we just 4-bet. It's a pretty yucky flop. I think we're going to be checking a lot on this monotone board. And he's got queens as well. That min 3-bets and calls a 4-bet. Pretty gross. I'll tell you what's not gross is flopping a fucking straight over here. I think we just got a call. And probably giving up on a lot of spade turns. Yeah, that's a really, really yucky turn. Now does he ever just have the nuts here? Does he ever have 10s without a spade? Guess we check and just hope to get lucky, but I think we're losing here a shit ton. So gross. So gross. There's no way we can call, right? We lose to ace queen. I think we just got to give up the kings here, unfortunately, boys. Bit of a sick one. Oh my god, an 8 of hearts. Table 3, we've got ace king, and we're going to start with a bet here. And we get 2 callers, which is kind of terrifying. I think, do we need to slow down now? I guess they've got spade draws we want to deny equity from. Back to table 3, we do get called. I mean, he's got some missed spade draws. He's 43 VPIP. He's also got 8-7 here, to be honest. You just hate to see a worse ace. You hate to see like ace 10, ace 9. So I think we just bet for small and probably fold to a jam. Ace 10. Ace 6. Yep, love to see it. I've got to note that this guy 4-bets with king 9 suited, so we're going to be calling this. Like, he can just go crazy. We just need to flop big against him, basically. Oh, top pair. We could be in trouble here. We could be in so much trouble. Oh, man. We could be in an absolute world of hurt. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. We want to get the money in now. Do we ever just jam here? What do we get called by? Guess we hope he just goes crazy and jams here. Oh my god, he's got queens? Are you fucking kidding me, that guy? Dude, that guy's just so random. He's so completely random. Ah! So frustrating. Don't want to get 4-bet here, but I feel it coming. Yeah, fucking hell. Kind of want to call this, to be honest. Billy Beef Boogie and Sound Axel. Am I saying that right? I think this is a loose call. I'm unsure about this. Oh my god. And we get one of the horniest flops. One of the horniest. Not, I'd love 2 spades, but we got the gut shot and backdoor spades and an overcard. It's hoping to see a check here. I don't think we are going to see a check. Hey, Billy Beef Boogie with the 100 bit cheer. Thank you, bro. Love ya. Thank you for that. I guess we just call here. Oh my god, and now we got the spade draw. This is so sick. I think we have to get the money in now, and I don't really like it. We just have like a decent amount of equity against like 10s and jacks. I guess we can hit a 2, an ace, or a spade. And now we're just jamming. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. We're probably going to get snapped off by like queens, kings, and jacks, but hoping to get a fold from like ace king. Yes, let's go. Let's fucking go. Gonna be 3-betting here with jacks. Interesting flat call over here. An interesting call then here. Oh my god, and he straight bets out pot. This is pretty sick. We've got no option but to jam here. He's obviously going to have some sets, but 61 VPIP. He can just have ace 10 here, king 10. I don't want him to like see a free card with like ace queen or something like that. Wow, and he folds? Just going to check here. I mean, this guy could be playing pretty tricky. Could also just have ace. Interesting, huge bet by him. We are super deep. I just want to see a 9. I think we could still be good here if we call. Like, he could check back ace king. Could also have kings. And hopefully it just checks back. Aces, it's so dirty, man. I was honestly so suspicious when he bet that small size and then 4-bet. Like, it looks so nutted. I honestly thought it was aces or something very strong. Oh my god, 631 big blinds. We're just getting the money in. Or are we? We're in position with ace king suited. And we are slightly deeper. Don't really know what to do here. I think when it's ace king suited, we just got to get it in. He's going to have a really tough time calling with like jacks here and 10s. 8? He just called. What? Let's run it twice. King is good. Dodge an 8. Dodge an 8. Ace or a king. Ace is good. Dodge an 8. Dodge an 8. Oh my god. Yes, let's go. We win it twice. Woo. And over here, we see a 4-bet and we're super deep. I really don't know what to do here. Oh my god. We're getting the cash in here now. We really don't want to see aces. Just got to bet big. Cold 4-bet. He has some aces here. Pretty gross spot. He's going to have some queens that he's snap calling with. I just don't know whether to jam or whether to check. I mean, he's 10% 3-bet. This could just be aces and we could just be wrecking ourselves, but he's just jamming and we're calling anyways, right? Question is, he's not calling. Is he calling a jam with queens? Can we ever get called by queens? A really horrible spot. Oh, we get called by queens. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. The cold 4-bet with queens and he double calls for 300 big blind stack. That's, yes, let's go. Let's go. Glad we went for it.